my strength when I remember myself. Life can be hard, but it's what we do to get to the top. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, can you pray tonight? Baby, can you pray for? Oh, baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make time, it's only to the end. So pray tonight. So you won't for every round that we had, turn and I know it. But I'll be ready every day. Know everything's alright. Are you gonna pray? Are you gonna pray tonight? Baby, pray for me and for us. Baby, pray for me and for us. Baby, pray for me and for us. Gotta pray for me and for us. Baby, pray for me and for us. Baby, pray for me and for us. Baby, can you pray tonight? Baby, can you pray for?
Hello and welcome to the Japanese GP at Suzuka. I'm joined with combined today for Tier 3.
Hello. Hello there.
Just turn up your mic a tiny bit.
Yep.
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah, I need to put it close to my mouth.
Bait
Ooh,
if
it
you
looks like
could,
a
or Psycho
sunny
if you're in
qualifying.
chat. Weather.
Dry qualifying. So weather. Let's see. Weather.
Dry. Cool.
Dry.
We love to see it. Looks like we got a full grid for this race.
We've got quite a few reserves though.
That is true. Now, I apologise if I do sound a bit out of it today. I did get a booster shot yesterday for COVID, and I have been out of it for 6 hours now.
Ah, damn. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, we got some reserves. We can go through those reserves. We got Weru Boy reserving in the Alpha. Chucky in the Red Bull. I think the Red Bull, yeah. Cade and Rumble, both Ferraris, not here today. So both Ferraris getting reserved, and that's it for the reserve drivers. Only 4 reserve drivers taking over.
Did we get an AI placed into this race by accident?
Don't think so. Why do you ask?
Hi, okay, how many cars are on yours?
20.
Yeah. I don't know who. Someone's named himself Max Verstappen. I don't know who.
Oh no!
It's one of the
Max.
alphas, actually.
Not Max Verstappen.
Which driver is that? King J?
What car is he in? Do you know what car he's in?
It's in the avatar. Is that King J? Because I don't have King J nicknamed.
It must be King J. Max Verstappen in an AlphaTauri. Well, that's that's back to the old days. That's back to like 2016.
He's had enough of Red Bull. He's gone back to AlphaTauri.
Yeah, 2015, 2016 when he's in Toro Rosso.
Well, on board with Bully for the first flying lap of the Japan circuit. We're still on board. It's a bug.
I'm running on board with Rat. As he comes in the final corner, he's on the medium tyres for his first run, which is interesting.
So yeah, Bully just going through the S's right now very carefully. Don't want to touch those curves because I can really unsettle the car.
The curves are really sensitive around Suzuka. You got to be really, you got to avoid them basically. You can't attack them, otherwise you will spin around instantly.
Just going through to Degna's now. Goes purple as he's the first car on track. We got Wearer Boy on Inters.
Inters?
Is he actually? He actually is.
What? Why? I'm afraid that's going to be a penalty.
That might be looked at by shorts because there's no point to be on Inter's tyres in a short qualifying session.
Yeah, it might be a bit looked at there because there have been investigations before where someone's on the wrong tyre. Oh, Panda!
Panda 5 grid place penalty for collision with Scarlet Souls. That would have been just before Degna 1, probably Degna 2.
That's his teammate.
Huh. Even better, Mercedes is not going to be happy with that one. Bully crossing the line 30.7 to start the session off.
Rat lost it through the final chicane, but he still goes faster.
29.9, 6 tenths faster than Bully was on the soft tyre. Is that Conrad behind?
Yeah.
It was, and I switched too late.
Rat still went quicker than Bully when he screwed up the final chicane a little bit.
So, Ollie's just started his lap. I believe Seb's gone off. Seb just went straight at the chicane. So that's his lap done. Who just crossing the line 30.2 for his time. We got Stump and Stump coming across the line now. 29.7 puts on pole just in front of his teammate. So good showing from the Haas.
Haas 1-2 right now.
Only
Only
F1.
still, if the time shows up, that'd be
And
nice.
that just gets rid of hopes and dreams. At 29.5 for Ollie F1. Yeah,
On the mediums as well. Farmer Sam coming around the final corner, only F1's teammate. Only
Goes
P6.
6 passes.
Only
Mickey
P6.
was the next one, but he's invalidated his lap.
30.2. The part-time is 128 for tier 3, so they would definitely be quicker than
Strike to cross the line 30.1 for his first
Chucky.
lap.
Chucky
And,
has red.
that's just at the start of the S's. So he
That's
would have touched the curb, and yeah, he's just
Death-
lost it.
Yeah, it's the death curve, I think.
Won the prize cross line rumble 29.7 for his time, and then Ollie 28.9 for provisional
That's right.
pole.
It's a McLaren coming the track. Anyway, yeah, I think Chucky's crash ended up being at that first curb, the first part of the S's where the death curve is. If you hit that curb, it instantly spins you and you can't control
Oh, Gus scanned sideways on the exit of the chicane.
the curb. P12.
33.7. Would have lost a heap of time with that slide. Cade just coming to start his lap.
Okay, snag is invalidated.
So at the moment, everyone that's probably finished their lap has gone back into pit lane.
Okay, so Cade reserving for the Ferrari on the medium tyres, coming through turn 1. Oh, hits the curb a bit too much, I would say. Goes down to 4th gear through there. He's not very confident through the S's. Oh, no, he's not. He has no confidence through the S's. Oh!
Again, a counter steer just for Dunlop. As he goes purple, sector 1.
Interesting. He was struggling so much through the S's. I don't know how he's done that.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to check on Gus if he's on a... No, Gus is invalid.
Okay, coming towards the spoon curve. Cage. He's well, the sector split doesn't show up yet, but the spoon curve was decent for Cade there. It's better than
Not a bad corner.
as you
See
come
this-
towards the fastest corner on the track. 130R.
He does a
Flat out.
1:14.0 in the second split. Doesn't do any purple. As
He's
Ollie
running
did.
out of. He's running out of fuel as well. I can
He
see the
probably fueled for less and he just cut the inside of the last corner.
lights pitted.
Gonna have to pit for that.
Okay, Snag now coming around the final chicane. Is he going to set? What's he going to set as he comes across the line? Takes the tight line for a faster line. P2. 129.1 on the mediums.
So thank you for the follow, Skiddo. Much appreciated. So we got Pando who just started his lap. Same with Mickey behind. Nut is, I believe, at the hairpin. Yep. Nut's all the way at the hairpin on his flying lap. Still got Seb and Railboy to set times as and Cade who's in pit lane.
Ali is currently on provisional pole, 28.9 for the Malaysian living in Australia, of course. Everyone in AFR living in Australia or New Zealand, but he is originally from Malaysia. Let's see. Soft tyres. He's on the soft tyres. The Snag is behind 210s on the mediums.
Does a 30.6, jumps into P12. Seb's just going to start his lap there. We're going to jump on board with Panda, who's next car without a time to cross the line on the medium tyre. Some
There was
say
a
Ollie
mistake.
is big out of Ollie. Yeah, some do say that.
Some say that.
It is crazy.
I know, it's insane. Also, the tier 2 people, there's tier 2 brothers as well. Like, there's just a lot of set of brothers.
Panda with a lot of wheel spin out of the final corner, does a 29.3. Would have lost a bit of time on that wheel spin. Jumps Mickey, who's crossing the line now. 30.2 jumps above Farmer.
2/10 off Snag there, Panda.
We'll jump to Raribu. I don't know.
Weru boy.
I just
Alfa Romeo driver, 129.9.
Rat just on his lap just now. Farmer's on his lap. Is that not behind them? No, that's Gus who's starting their lap.
So you're going to remember Panda has a 5 place grid penalty for that collision, so where he qualifies, he will drop 5 places.
We'll jump on board with Seb, who is currently on his first lap of the session. Or first timed lap, as he invalidated before and just went straight on the chicane.
Dumping a stump on a lap coming towards 130R.
So Seb to the line, was he able to do 28.6, puts it in front of his teammate. So we got Alpine 1-2 at the moment.
28.6, that's more like it. That's more like it. That's more the time.
has also improved his time just behind Panda. Dumb Stump choosing to put it into the pit lane.
28.6 is more of the times we're aiming for in this session. That's the benchmark time, so we'll see what happens now.
Now, I just looked on board with Rat for a tiny bit, and it looks like he just got impeded.
Huh. By the Alpha?
Yeah, by an Alpha. So King J improved his time to a 29.6, puts in 7th behind early F1.
It was Striker. And he won't impede this McLaren as well? Nope, he's got out of the way.
So Cade has restarted his flying lap.
Striker.
As Farmer has put it behind his teammate 29.5 for the McLaren driver. Gus going across the line 30.5, puts it ahead of his teammates.
Only F1.
Ollie to the line, trying to beat his teammate's time, doesn't quite get it, one time or less than 10th apart from Seb's time. That's a 28.7. That's Rumble. I believe Rumble was on a lap, but he got impeded, I think. Cade's on a lap, Scarsoul's not on a lap. Is there anyone else? King J's on cooldown. Panda's on a cooldown, yes. So Cade's the next one across the line for a time. Now we're getting to that stage of the qualifying session where everyone's just going to be pitting and waiting for the track's best condition to be set. Looks like Cade's actually called his lap off, so he's gonna probably pit or just put a time up.
Cade's got wing damage, I think. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah.
Oh, he does too.
Yeah, I noticed that. Why is he staying out?
Probably put a time on the board.
Oh yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
So the F1 is done his flying lap. That is not the right one. Is that?
He needs to get a time. He needs to get a proper time on the board, Cade, because he's running out of time.
One Athens. I think that's Gus is on the lap. No, Gus is on cooldown. Oh, there's only F1. He's out of the session.
Oh, he's at the S's.
I switched to that just in time.
Let's see. Let's go on board with that Alpha Striker. Yeah, he's lost it just on the second corner of the S's there.
I did replay that. We will look at after qualifying.
Oh my god, Striker's on it! He's out at Dunlop!
Sadly, no one's going to be passing him, so I can't actually look at it.
He lost it completely at the left-hander. The uphill left-hander is called Dunlop. That's an easy. That's a very easy corner to lose it.
So Dumping Stomp just done his probably final flying lap of the session, as there's only 3 minutes 30 left.
Oh, 2 GNFs within a minute, within 30 seconds maybe.
Oh,
no!
no! Dumping some has spun out the...
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so-
He almost collects Rumble.
Thankfully, he let the car roll back as quick as it did, or Rumble would have hit him.
Oh my god. We're going to see a lot of those spins in today's race, I reckon. Suzuka is a very hard track on these curbs.
Thank you, Kalios, for cleaning that up. Yes, this is a PC league, and you're only allowed to participate if you're AUS or New Zealand as well, as there's a strict force on connection, I think. I don't know, maybe. There has been a lot of issues with the F1 game. I think we don't usually have it because it's because we're all like Australia and New Zealand. But there has been a lot of reports about desync in other leagues with people in different countries.
If you have like a mixed country league, there is more chance of having lag issues and desync issues.
As Rat
league,
just
with a
invalidated.
league like this, there's not really, there's less chances, I would say, because it's like everyone's in the same country, everyone's close. So
Most people meet up for lunch sometimes.
yeah, that too. Some people are in the same city even in Australia.
Then there's sometimes that one person that's not on the other state. Oof.
Or you could have you could have two people that are housemates.
Yeah, true.
I know who I'm talking about. A certain Bait and a certain Nemo.
Rumor has it Nemo's not racing.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He had the booster shot like me, and he's had it worse.
Oh no.
So both passes are into pit lane, so that's probably them done for each other. Rat invalidating on Degner 2 exits. We'll jump to... Oh, the Ferrari's leading the train, so we'll jump to the Ferrari that's on the lap, unless the Alpha... No, the Alpha's on the lap in front of them. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, so the Ferrari would be the first one to cross the line. Can confirm, Nemo. Why do you do this to him, Bait? Why do you call him out like that? So Rumble to the line. Actually, he's the starting, so he probably went on a cooldown lap. Snags just behind. Seb 28-4 for his final lap of the session. That's a good 2/10 faster than his previous time that everyone was chasing.
Where boy goes to P9. He might go again, considering there's one more opportunity with
Ollie to
is
the
now
line,
over.
28-4, and he puts on pole.
28-4. That's
So
a decent.
Ollie currently on provisional pole for the Japanese GP.
Oh,
Scar
that
Souls.
Alpine. The Alpine almost got in the way of Werry Boy.
Scar Souls puts in the 4th on the 28-8. King J 29-3. Wonder Aston's crossing the line, or both of them P17 and 15. We got one of the Mercs. It'll be Panda. Panda's actually gone purple.
Cade crashed on his lap attempt, so he's going to be starting in 19th.
So, Cade's starting at the back as Panda puts on pole 28-4. Ollie 2 milliseconds faster than Ollie.
Panda's going to start 6th though, because it's 5th place.
As Snag, he's on the flying lap 1 or 2.5 tenths up on his time.
Yeah, he'll get his 28.9 or 28.8, so he'll be around P5, P4.
So this will probably jump Scar Souls with this time that's about to place.
Yeah, he got
and he does
P5.
28.781. Ollie
One more driver. Nope, Seb is not on the lap. So Panda has taken pole, but he'll get a 5-place grid penalty.
I
So
believe Mickey's on the lap, but he's invalid.
Panda has taken pole position by 2 thousandths, but he will start in P6 due to the 5-place grid penalty. So Ali starts on pole.
So this is what we have. We got Panda, Ali, and Seb for the top 3 in qualifying, but due to an incident early on in the session, Panda has been given a 5 grid place penalty from
Yep.
contact with his teammate. So Mercedes are not going to be happy with that one.
So Alpine 1-2. Alpine locking out the front row for this Japanese Grand Prix.
This is a good turnaround from Ali, because I don't believe Ali has the best qualifyings.
Yeah, it's a 28.4 is what the benchmark is pretty much, like I was saying earlier. And well, 3 people have got that, so.
Ali starting pole position next to Seb. The question is, which Alpine gets a better start?
We'll see. I hope they don't. It would be a shame if they collided. No, that won't happen.
I think Seb will take avoidant action if that was going to happen.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. It's not going to happen. These 2 are sensible drivers. They shouldn't crash.
So, quite an interesting.
So yeah, Alpine locking out the front row there. The Panda.
Panda pole, Ollie in P2, but he will take pole position with Seb alongside him. Farmer, Snag, Scar Souls, King J, OLF1, Rare Boy, and Rumble will all be having to start on their qualifying tyre, so OLF1 will be forced to start on that medium tyre for the start of the race. And then we go down with Dump Stump, Bully, Rat, Striker, Nut, Mickey, Gus, Conrad, Caden, Chunky. I believe is how you say it. Rat not able to get a good soft lap, and then he had to sit with that medium time he did at the start of the session. Same with early F1, I believe.
It's nice and sunny for the race as well. Beautiful day.
Now, how many did we have DNF'd? We had 4 people DNF, I think.
We had 4 people doing F in quali, including Striker and Cade, and also who else? Oh, the McLaren driver, one of the McLarens. And I forgot the other one. But I saw Striker's crash, so I remember that one. And yeah, same with only F1 crashing in the chicane. Oh no, the S's, I mean.
Now, so the session will start just about now, or formation will start around now.
Yep. As the Alpine front row.
Alpine locking out the front row, Mercedes locking out the 3rd row on the grid.
And Seb already gets ahead of Ali in the formation lap almost.
Just testing the starts. I'll put up all the information for everyone that's watching. So there's all the tyres, and only 2 people were on the medium tyre. Ollie F1, as I said, been forced to start on medium as he qualified P8 in top 10.
I did not notice that Farmer Sam qualified in P3. That's a great quality from him.
Well, he qualified P4, it's just Panda.
Yeah, P4, but still, P4's still good, I mean.
And someone spun. Panda's had to spin, and on the formation. And he's, that's gonna hurt. So Panda testing the limits a bit at Dunlop, it looked like. Had a spin and DSQ'd himself.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Luckily, he went ghosted on the formation lap, or we've had quite a few people DSQ'd from formation.
The championship situation, Seb ahead by 21 points at the moment. And Panda is P2, so they're fighting for the championship. So Seb needs to beat Panda again to obviously extend his lead a bit more.
Now, Panda's going to have quite cold tyres for the start, so he might be jumped by quite a few people if he has a terrible start. So, forming the grid, there's quite a big gap between all the drivers. I'm pretty sure that was a rule for formation lap. You had to be very, close. You can't be spread out. Or I might be wrong. 10 car lengths. Yeah, I don't don't know what 10 car lengths is for
Well, here we
the
go.
gap.
We're about to start the Japanese Grand Prix,
Well,
round
thank you, Team Matt,
6.
for that clarification.
I think it's round 6 of the season because round 5 was in Milan. So
Yes,
round
we're
6.
round 6
Round
of
6?
our 13 race season. One track
well,
being taken out for the 2022 release of F1.
Yeah, so we're actually halfway through the season. Anyway, oh. There's a bit of
As
a bug.
I think someone's
Oh, no, good. There's a bit of a bug,
as
but I thought, there we
lights
go.
come, and we're away. Looks like Ollie's got a pretty good start on 7. He keeps that lead. Farmer Sam next to Seb getting a pretty good start
Oh, wow.
as well. Scarcel's trying to make a move on Snag into turn 1. Panda dropping quite a few places due to the cold tyres, and we've got a few movers at the back of the field, but Ollie leads them away for the first lap.
Spin.
That going on the inside of Rare Boy for
No
Ines.
spins to the Ethos. So good start from Ali there. Flying start, leading into turn 1. Farmer Sam almost got P2 from Seb. So Seb didn't have the greatest start there. Panda though, dropping down to P11, starting P6. What has happened to him? I don't know what's happened to him.
Ollie off to a fantastic start at the moment.
Have you seen what happened to Panda? I don't know, because he's dropped down to P.
Yes, that would.
P10 now.
I think that's just cold tyres. He's just dropping back.
Oh
There's-
yeah. Cold
Looks
tyres,
like there
fair.
was a bit of contact at the hairpin. Quite
it
a
Red
few
Bull?
people.
Chucky is at the back. He has had a spin, I think. No damage, he's just had a spin. So now Alpine leading into 130 for the first time. Alpine 1-2.
I think you're watching the
Alpine.
wrong Formula 1.
Alplan.
No, probably. Alpine leading 1-2 after lap 1. Great signs for the team, for constructors at the moment. Ollie fastest side as his first car to cross the line.
Alpine are leading the combined constructors and I think also the tier 3 constructors, so they're doing well so far this season. So
Striker is the
start
early
good start at the
car.
moment.
Striker
to a good
the
start.
car in pit lane for a wing change. So there was
Ah,
definitely contact. Cade's had a spin just before the S's, I believe.
No damage, just a spin, yep. So, luckily these spins have had no damage.
Oh, it's
Chucky-
Ollie's! He's off! And he's out!
Oh, Ali!
That might be a safety car.
Virtual
Oh, it's a
safety car.
VSC now.
That is so unfortunate.
That is not what
the
you need to
Alpine,
do.
the pole sit, well, not actually the pole sitter, but the pole sitter that got given the pole is now out of this race.
Well-
Seb now leading from Farmer Sam in P2, Snag in P3, only a
technically-
in P4.
He is pole sitter because he will be given an award anyway if there was one for pole sitter, because penalties of 5 grid plates will get rid of that.
Yeah, exactly. Ali was the pole sitter, and he is out of this race.
Now-
that is so unfortunate for him.
I didn't
He was
catch
doing so
that
well.
in the replay. We'll
He
just
was
have
doing
a
so
quick
well.
We'll just have a quick look at that replay while the VSC is active for the drivers.
He was doing so well. That's unfortunate.
Oh god, my replay duration has changed again.
It's good to do the replay under virtual safety car.
So we're looking on Ollie just following through Dunlop into Degner 1, where he's gone a tad too wide and just unsettled his car over the curb and has hit the wall that way. But VSC has been called off now for the drivers, and now we're on the green flag running. It looks like Seb had a miserable start. I think he went wide at turn 1 while we were looking at replay, and Farmer
Oh my
Sam is
God.
now leading them,
Farmer Sam leading this race.
as that just makes him pass on King J through the S's. As Panda's also trying to capitalize, and he does. He gets the move done just before Dunlop.
It's going to cost them some points in the championship for Alpine, I think, with Ali DNFing there. But hopefully Seb can get some more points for them.
So DRS has now enabled this lap for the drivers. So F1 is gonna have a lot more
Well,
confidence.
only F1.
probably.
Only F1's on the mediums. He's obviously dropping back because of that.
Been forced to medium tyre as he was top 10.
Yep, he qualified on them. He was quick enough to.
Now, I think we should stay on board with Seb and Farmer because there might be a lead change, but looks like Dumpin' Stump has gone side by side with Nut all the way down to 130R. Dumpin' Stump doing the right thing, pulling out as it's really hard to do side by side.
Rumble and Weru Boy side by side through 130R. The Ferrari is the inside line and gets that position, P9.
As,
there's a action behind there as well with the Haas.
Change for the lead. Seb now leading them away. Farmer or early F1 did go fastest on that medium tyre.
Seb passes Farmer Sam for the lead. Snag right behind the race winner in Australia 2 rounds ago in the Red Bull. Now on the back of the McLaren.
So Panda did manage to get past Panda did manage to get past Rat on the straight while watching Seb overtake Farmer for the lead. And now Panda's just looking to gain all his time back that he lost on the first side, as we actually have a collision. Degner.
Rumble has lost it.
Now, is that on his own, or did he get escorted?
No idea. It isn't hard to spin at the Degner curves. Although it's easy to spin at the corner before Dunlop, so.
As I believe we have Mercedes team orders they've switched their drivers around. Now Panda's leading from Scarsol.
Yep, Panda and Scarsol swap positions.
We'll jump on board with Snag, who's just behind Farmer. Seb going fast 31.6 as Snag tries to make an overtake on Farmer but can't due to the DRS.
Yeah, Snag is going to be very close to Farmer Sam. But obviously, as long as Farmer Sam stays in the DRS, Snag will not get past. It's difficult to overtake at Suzuka with these fast corners.
Now, the Asamoah team not doing too bad. They both started P17, 16, I think, up into 11 and 12.
Decent start for them, P11 and 12. Oh, God. Oh, Snag just hit Farmer Sam into the second Degner. That's going to maybe lose him DRS.
As Rumble's had a spin in S's.
Not going well for the Ferrari reserve.
Doesn't look like Snag has picked up any damage from that contact with Farmer. It's good for him, I guess. We are getting quite a few groups now of DRS. Panda's broken DRS from his teammate, 1.4 second gap, so Scarsol's vulnerable to Rat behind him. And most likely King J, if King J can get the move done on the straight with Rat.
Now Farmer Sam has dropped. Now Farmer Sam has pulled away again from Snag. And he's now right on the back of Seb. He's got some good pace in that McLaren. Is he going to get past into turn 1? No, he's
Doesn't look like he can get the move done. We'll look to Rat if he's able to catch Scarsols by the end of the straight. Doesn't look like he's able to do it either. We'll look towards Bully, who's in the DRS train. He might make a move on Nut into turn 1. He's close, but not close enough.
The battle for P6 also, with Rat, Scarsols, King J. Also, midfield Rumble.
Rumble, the first person with a penalty. That would have been from running wider at turn 1. As Bully gets it all wrong through Dunlop curve and lets Dumpin' Stump overtake him. Rumble having another spin in the air, so this isn't actually in the gravel this time.
This is not going well for Rumble at all. He had a decent qualifying position, but has now dropped back.
It's not Ferrari's day.
No,
he's actually had spun it again at Dunlop.
Now Striker's about to pass him, and he's pit on that one. Only a fun catching Snag as well. Oh
Uh,
no, medium's better now.
at the moment, I think the medium tyre is somewhat a little bit more pacing on the sauce. As Farmer
Ooh.
Sam has actually called a pit stop already, so
Oh, that's early.
he's trying to force everyone
That's
near
an
him
undercut.
to
That's the only
pit,
curve I've ever seen it.
and he's
Oh,
gone to the
Scarsoul's.
softs.
Scarsoul's weaving to break the toe, and now Rat goes on the inside into turn one, side by side. Oh, Rat backs out of the move at turn one. He was not alongside enough to, well, he was not ahead in the corner, so he just backed off, so.
Smart racing.
Scarsoul's is weaving on the straight there. I'm not sure if that's allowed, but,
Depends how close Rat was.
I mean, he was a few tenths behind, but I think he was just doing it to break the toe.
Now there's quite a big train from Mickey down to Cade for P9, P10. It's actually been broken by Nut.
As the Mercedes and the Haas battle, the AlphaTauri looking to pick up the pieces there if there's some sort of incident between them. Incident?
Rat really following closely to Scarsouls, trying to catch Scarsouls napping for easy P5.
Don't do it. Oh, please don't do it in 130R.
I think these guys have the good mindset not to do it. Dumpstop gets overtaken by Bully.
Go up the inside into the final chicane. Side by side through the chicane. He's got the inside liner of the Mercedes.
Oh, and
But now the Haas.
looks like
Now
Rat
the
has
Haas.
the overspeed on Scarsouls.
He'll
Will get the
easily
move
get him.
done on the straight, and he will have the corner. For turn one, we got sector one yellow flag. It looks like Pandas actually had a spin at turn one.
Ooh, that was almost a dangerous rejoin.
Pandas spun at turn one.
Yeah,
I
Panda has spun.
think that was on the turn one curb.
Snag his pit.
So, Snag, who was following Farmer, has actually not gained anything.
Yeah, Snag is. Yeah, he's. Yes, Snag is not actually.
So Farmer
ahead
Sam
of
holding
Farmer.
position at the moment. Farmer being the first person to pit, besides Striker, who did pitted lap one.
Let's watch these two. So obviously on the medium, soft medium strat, easy around Japan. Oh, they both went off the track there.
I expect both of those are warnings for each driver. We might see a few penalties creep up soon as well.
Oh, Gus overtakes Mickey.
Gus and Mickey having a fight for P7 at the moment.
Where boy? Why has he got a down arrow? What the hell? That's weird. Let's see. The leaders stay out. Seb stays out. On the F1, obviously staying out because he's on the mediums.
As we have a few pits of Rat, King J, Panda all in for their pit stop. This promotes everyone behind him. Dumping Stump also doing a pit, so he's double stacking with Rat. This might hurt a little bit depending on how big a gap it was.
For Snag, he's got the DRS on Farmer Sam's too far back though into turn one to make a move. Yellow flag.
Scarsouls has had it off. He's lost his whole wing.
Oh yeah, he's lost his wing. He's sensibly pulling over to the side to.
Now this is going to be awkward when Farmer gets
Oh
up.
no, Farmer Sam! Oh no! Oh, he's lucky, yeah, lucky. But now Snag all over him through the Degners.
Farmer going a little bit wide on a Degner 2 exit. Now this is going to really hurt Scarsouls now as he has that damage. He has to do the whole lap with damage. And
Mercedes, all I can say is Mercedes are in the mud.
Yeah. At the moment they are. Both Mercedes cars are having a spin.
That is unless it's a safety car.
I think Chonky had a spin at
and it's all over King J. Seb finally goes to the pits.
So Seb Pin, F1 will take the lead of the race as he started medium tyre.
Let's see what Farmer Sam. Let's see where Farmer Sam. Oh, Weber Boy gets a 5 second for ignoring a yellow flag. Anyway, Let's see, Farmer Sam and Snag, can they get ahead of Seb for the lead of the race? Let's see. It's going to be very close.
So they come down the straight now. Believe Seb is just exiting the pit lane. There he is.
Oh,
Farmer
it's going
Sam
to be
is
very
gonna.
close, 3 wide. But yes, Snag has taken the lead, the effective lead of this race. And Farmer Sam also in P2.
So that has helped us. Striker's actually out of this race. We might get a safety car off this.
Striker's retired at 130. Oh, yep, there's a
Safety car. So this
That was
is
at the
this is
exit
kind
of
of hurt
130R.
for OLF1's race.
That was at the exit of 130R. He's lost it completely. Oh,
I
only F1.
wonder if that's him losing on the outside curb, spinning into the left wall, and then going back across the track.
Only F1 is absolutely locked out.
Now this
He
is actually
has
going to
got-
hurt him.
Oh yeah, because he can't.
He can't do another medium set because he needs another tire. The
He also
only
can't
option he has is hard, because the soft won't make 17
Softs won't
laps.
make it. Oh yeah, he didn't lock out. I thought he would. Gus is the one that's locked out, and so is Bully.
Gus
but,
and Bully at the moment are
Oh,
in the
both
prime position for good points.
Yep.
Cade is in a world of hurt because he's also in the same situation as only F1.
Oh, and now he also Seb is pretty screwed as well because he's now behind Snag and Farmer Sam after that undercut they made, and he has to
This
fight
does
back.
help.
Oh, only F1 has got the sauce.
Those won't make it then. No, those won't make it then.
There's no way. There's no way.
So Farmer Sam actually come down the pit straight now, so they're gonna overtake everyone in the pit lane. So only F1 is just gonna go back to where he was before the pit.
Yeah, P4. But Gus.
I think will have a top
be
10. He
P6,
should be
yeah.
P8, I believe.
He's behind Panda.
So he slots in
He's
behind
7.
Panda. Bully slots in behind him.
He's 7 for Gus.
As we
He's in a
have
really good
Conrad,
position now.
Chunky.
A good position for Gus, but only F1 on the softs with 17 laps to go. I don't think that will make it to the end.
Yeah, I don't understand that. The hard is not that bad of a tire that I've been told. Apparently a hard is almost the same as a medium in terms of performance.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think that's another odd strategy for McLaren. They've had a few odd strategies this season. It's another one. There's another odd one for McLaren there.
This does kind of like help farm in a way, somehow.
Well, only F1. If his tires die, he could hold up some of the grid.
The further, how far does Seb go before he pitted? He went 10 laps, didn't he?
Well, yeah, 9 or 10, I think. Yeah.
And his tires probably would have been close to being dead. I don't realistically see Ole F1 doing 16, 15 laps on a soft tire. But you know, it could work. Somehow, he just will have no pace at the end of the race. But Snag now leading the pack after Seb was leading the race for about 10 laps.
And so another person who's gone to the softs is Cade. So I don't know what is going on with some people with the. I don't. You never know. They could last, but we'll see. I don't think they will.
They will.
No, I don't think they will, but you never know. There could be great tire savers, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting. Scarsos is on hards, the only one on hards at the moment.
No, I don't think the sauce will last. Well,
No, I don't think so. Scarsos is on hards.
they probably can get to the end. They'll just be about like 80, 90%. They'll be shot. So this should be the last lap of the safety car. Then it should be
But
green
yeah.
flag. Yeah, but I still don't understand all the F1 and Cade's strategy. Like, you just go hards. I think hard and medium are only like separated by like a few tenths.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Pace.
And the hard does go for longer. It can hold its performance a lot better than medium tyre can.
Soft medium is a quicker strat, but the hard is not that bad of a tire, I think.
If you want to undercut, hard is not a bad tyre to do an undercut with.
Yeah, fair. They're not a horrible tire, so it's not.
There's no like one concrete strategy for this track. There's like 5 different tyre strats you can do.
That's why this track is so iconic between the drivers and so popular.
So safety car in this lap. Snag will be controlling the field with Farmer behind him. Seb looking to regain that first place that he lost due to the undercut with F1 on the soft tyre behind him, who will be pushing for that lead.
Here we go.
So watch on for Farmer Sam.
Well, here we go, yeah.
I think he's called already. He's actually had a little slide in the chicane. Oh, he's not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now he's called. That isn't. No, that. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that restart.
Oh, Farmer Sam's under pressure. The Alpine going alongside.
I don't know about that restart.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Because Snag called it, and then he stopped on the X of the chicane. Again.
Yep.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he went, and then he didn't.
And due to that, a lot of people probably picked up damage off it. Rumble picked up a 5-second, I believe.
Northside's probably got damage. He's pitted.
I believe he did.
Yeah, and Rumble got a 5-second, and Chucky did too.
So, order still stands normal from what they started. A little bit of wall bringing at the back. Bull and Cade going side by side out of the hairpin. I think Cade actually dived the bully.
Yeah, for now, Cade is making progress on those softs, but I don't think that, as we said before, they probably won't last to the end.
It's a corner though, right? He's allowed to slow before God. That is not what I'm getting at. He went before the corner, had a slide, and then he stopped on the exit of the corner to reset.
Seb going on the inside of Farmer Sam, they're side by side through the chicane. But now only F1 is looking for both of them. He's going alongside
I think only F1's going to get both these guys. Oh, he's not even going to get it. Seb just has a lot more overspeed. Seb might have to move into turn 1.
Back at it. Oh, Farmer Sam off the track.
Farmer going a little bit wide.
Farmer Sam went off the track there. He just ran out of road. Seb has got P2. Now he's chasing down Snag, who has broken a second. So he's not in DRS range of Seb, but he can catch that back up.
Fever, I believe I could, yeah, I think I'll race. I don't feel as bad as I was this morning now. Rare Boy having a little spin at Dunlop curve, just losing the spot to Chunky.
So now Rash is in this lead battle now as well.
We love to see it. Let's go Haas.
Definitely not biased commentary.
Not biased at all. Scarlsoul's back in the pit lane, so he would have gone back to the medium tyre that he wanted after getting damage. Gus also in the lead pack for the fight. Thank you, Trin. If we get DSDS, we'll go all the way from first down to 12th where Nut is. So this is quite an interesting pack. No one's losing pace with each other. They're all holding their gaps pretty well.
Jumping and stump passing Nut. Oh no, they're battling. They're battling.
Through the chicane. Seb fastest lap of the race, 31-2.
He's chasing
And
down Snag pretty quickly.
DRS has been enabled. King J just losing out to DRS a bit.
Yet these mediums are just better. Only F1 is not catching these leaders at all. Not at a rapid pace anyway, so the mediums are just a better race tyre.
It looks like Rat's actually struggling a bit behind early F1. He's actually almost lost out to DRS. Gus losing out to DRS. Actually, he's just gained it back.
Only just, Gus is only just in the DRS. Well, Farmer Sam looking on the rear of that Alpine. This is going to be a good result for McLaren again if they keep it like this.
And it looks like Farmer Sam actually trying to make a move on Seb. It looks like, or trying to eye up one.
He's very close. If Snag pulls away enough, Seb won't get DRS, and Farmer Sam will get the chance to pass. But Seb needs to use DRS to keep up with Snag. He wants that DRS.
So Farmer Sam, the closest one in this pack.
Ooh.
Actually, early F1 just catching up quite a bit now. Rat still in the DRS train, somehow managing to keep on the back of early F1.
Panda passing Gus into P6, and now here comes Cade on the inside. Oh, he backed off. Smart choice.
Gus is already low on ERS.
I think he used a lot of it to try and defend from Panda, but he didn't quite. But why would you defend from Panda, to be honest, when you're a much slower car? And obviously, he's not really fighting him in the... Oh! As Cade almost gets brake checked by the Aston Martin through Dunlop.
As a
There's
second
yellow
one,
flag.
yellow flag. Trunky is sideways on the track. Watch the rejoin, please.
Yeah, he's good. He's got the Williams. Yeah, he's got the Williams. But here comes Cade, soft tyres, much better grip, well, presumably, all over the back of that Aston Martin.
Thanks, T-Mac.
What?
Sneaky asked me to spectate Seb. And then
Okay.
T-Mac just was like, yeah, you had 60% ERS if you want. No.
Oh, here comes Cade. He's gone the inside into the chicane on Gus. But Gus slows down to get DRS on the Ferrari. Interesting, some interesting tactics there. Going some tactics there.
Panda faster. 30.8. 4 tenths faster than what Seb did for his fastest lap. And now Panda's part of this lead train.
Rat has lost it. This means Panda might go past. No, he didn't. He didn't quite. There was not enough space through the S's.
Now this is gonna hurt. He doesn't.
Yeah, that hurt him.
He doesn't get the DRS. Panda's right behind him.
Yeah, that definitely hurt him. The Haas losing it. But Rat has the pace to get back in the train, so we'll see what happens.
True. Early F1 looks like he was trying to make a move on his team. I'm surprised that Farmer's not letting his teammate buy in team orders.
But Rat is making a lot of mistakes on this lap. Always having a little look as Panda into the hairpin. But not close enough to go for
So
move.
Rat just getting back in that DRS on early F1 now.
Oh, he's not going to go for a move to spoon, is he? No. Oh, yeah, a little look.
He had a look of it. He had a look.
Let's see, towards 130R.
He can probably sit behind it. And now Rat has DRS. He will.
Rat is back at DRS. Like I said, he has the pace to get back in the train.
The thing with DRS train, if you're the last car, have fun.
Oh, that was scary. Panda having a tank slapper through 130R.
Nut and Dumper Stub gone side by side. Dumper Stub's actually had the spin and he's lost his whole wing.
The two McLarens have swapped places. Only F1 is now ahead of Farmer Sam.
So Dumper Stub now has no wing. He's going to be forced to pit now.
Falling in
Round
fast.
3 second.
Oh, Gus spun! Gus spun at turn 1 and 2.
Oh, almost collects his teammate.
Almost collects nuts, his teammate. But yeah, that's unfortunate. He was in a good points position there. I think he almost collected an AlphaTauri. Luckily, he avoided him. But
I'm surprised
yeah.
I'm not seeing any penalties for the guys up front that are gone wide on the exit of Degner 1.
Yeah, I don't know. The only penalties have been, well, a 5-second for obviously Chucky and Ramble, and then Conrad and Werrow Boy are the only ones who have got a time, like a track limits penalty.
I feel like Tier 1 or Tier 2 is going to have a lot though.
Yeah, we'll see. This DRS train, all the way back to P7.
Oh, well, Kate's just outside, but is he able to get into the braking zone? He does.
Yep, he does. So, yep, all the way back to P7
Gus
now. This train.
picked up a 3-second penalty as well.
When it rains, it pours for Gus there.
Yep.
Spinning, and then he gets a
It
penalty.
just gets worse and worse.
Oh, here comes Panda. I don't think he'll go for the move into turn 1, but he's being patient. He's waiting for an opportunity. Oh!
Another tank slapper.
Another tank slapper. He's really on the limit.
Panda's really trying to get everything out of his car to get past Rat, but Rat's not letting him. I'm surprised there's not really been any position changes for the lead.
Yeah, so this is a 7-way battle for the lead. This is crazy.
If one person in this train gets a pen, they're done. Oh, I thought it happened. Oh.
Chucky. No, Chucky.
I got
Chucky Chucky got a 5-second. Chucky got a 5-second for hitting someone under safety car. He gets a 5-second for speeding in the pit lane.
I thought Panda just got a 3-second penalty because he went wide.
I'm pretty sure Chucky just got a 5-second, serving his 5-second.
He did.
Oh my god.
We love to see it. Panda using all of his ERS to try and close up to Rat.
Oh my god, he's using so much.
He's got 3% left, and Rat is still sitting on 30% of ERS.
Kate has dropped back out of the DRS.
Is Rat able to get a move done on Farmer? We'll have a look. It's a pretty good gap that Farmer has done.
Farmer Sam is blinking.
So Farmer's blinking, Panda's blinking. Is anyone else blinking? LF1 is on the inside.
Oh, Seb! Oh, it's on my side!
Seb able to keep him though with the ERS he still has.
Oh, great racing there. Seb at the inside line though into the SSO.
So, just going through everyone in the top 6 on their ERS. Farm and Panda are the ones with the lowest ERSs in this train.
This battle is on for the lead of this race. P snag leading from Seb, and then only F1, and then Farmer Sam, and then Rat, and then Panda in P6. As Panda sends it on the inside of Rat, they're going to be side by side on the exit.
Get the move done. No, Rat gets a better traction on the outside line. So Panda's not going to be happy about this. He can't get the move done.
Stay patient, Panda. Stay patient. Don't go for stupid moves.
This train has been going on since lap 11 of that section.
Panda's not saving his ERS very well. I don't think this is a good strategy. He's literally gone to 0%.
Yeah, you do earn quite a bit of ERS in the S's though.
There was a bit of lag there. Maybe that was on my end, but
I think it was on your end because I didn't see anything.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, my internet's been playing up lately.
Oh, the F1 not close enough to set to make any move. We'll look at Panda. Panda not even close enough to make a move on Rat. Well, let's have a look at AFR. They're just following each other, so it looks like no team orders at the moment for the AFR pair.
Yeah, so I don't think, unless there's some kind of massive mistake, I don't think this will change. This DRS train. Very hard to overtake in the DRS train.
That's the 5th time I've seen Farmer go wide on that exit and still not get a pen.
Very interesting indeed. Surely only F1's softs go off.
Oh, Panda's center on Rat.
Panda side by side.
They're side by side all the way down to Spoon.
Oh, he's crashed hard. crashed so hard. He almost
Rats
collects
in
the
the
Ferrari.
wall.
He almost hit the Ferrari of Cade. He has to wait for those three cars. And then you can rejoin. Yep, there we go.
So rat in the wall, no wing. He's had to do a 3-point turn.
Oh no! Oh, and here comes the Aston. Oh, both Astons. And now he can go.
That might be a report later on.
Oh yeah, Rat got pushed onto the curb, I think, by Panda.
I don't understand. You have a lot of track on the way to spin. I don't know why they're just forcing each other to one part of the track. We have a yellow flag. It looks like Ramble's had a spin at Dunlop curb. I believe this is... Is this his second one? Third one?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think Panda ran Rat out of road and made him spin it on the... Just on the straight... maybe onto the grass.
I didn't have a good camera. We need to see another view of that.
I think he lost it. I think he lost it because it was on the grass.
There might have been some contact that forced that move.
Oh yeah, and then there's a sensitive contact system on this game, of course.
Well, it depends where you hit the car, to be honest, with how sensitive it gets.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to see it from another POV, but it's an interesting incident, and unfortunately, Rat has paid the price.
At least we're not getting any just anyone turning each other. At least that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Panda's fault or Rat did that on his own. But we'll see.
Well, I had no camera angle for that. We'll kind of have to see Panda's view or Rat's view if they're both recording that race.
It wasn't a great camera view.
I can't even look at a race replay because I'm not even driving.
He crashed hard, though. That was a hard crash.
It was a hard crash. I'm surprised he didn't DNF from it. Now
if he DNF, there would have been a safety car, and that would have been that would have been perfect for Cade and on the F1.
Yeah, forces him back onto another set of softs that will be fresh. But you never know. We got 4 laps remaining, and we got a yellow flag. What for?
That's probably Ramble again.
He's had another spin at the S's.
Or is it Shooky? I don't know. One of those.
I think
two.
Ramble had another spin.
They've been spinning all day, to be fair.
If these two keep it up with the spinning, they're going to get laughed at by the leaders.
Okay, Panda now gaining on Farmer Sam.
The end result might change a bit based on that Panda Rat incident. If it was self-inflicted or more Panda.
Oh, Panda up the inside of Farmer Sam into the hairpin.
He loves doing this move. He did on Rat.
He's got it this time. He's got it done cleanly, and he goes up into 4th.
He's got no ERS though.
Neither does Farmer Sam.
Farmer Sam had a look at diving down in.
Panda's coming back through the field. He's up into 4th place. Now he's on the upper
F1 has lost DRS on the 2 leaders. This is going to hurt him.
So now he's on Only F1 into P3. He's got his championship rival between him and Only F1.
I think at the moment Seb is just trying to look for a lead as we got someone around.
It's Williams.
Conrad is around. I think he hit the wall.
Only F1 goes back in DRS.
So no moves made for any position switching. As the AlphaTauri team has both caught up to Bully in the 7th.
Bully's been doing well on those medium tyres. He's got some good pace on him. And the Williams. In P7 at the moment, a decent points position.
I just want to look at Conrad. Did he pick up damage? Oh,
Let's see
someone's off.
Those AlphaTauri.
Snag's off.
Snag!
Oh, this is hurting him. He's might get overtaken by Cade.
Oh wait, he disconnected.
Is that an internet issue that just happened?
I think so.
Anyone
he just lost the lead from that. Oh, Cade! Look, Cade just sent it on his AI.
Anyone that's engineering Snag, let me know if that's game internet.
Yeah, that has to be an internet problem. He disconnected.
Well, at the moment now Seb leads the secure. Oh, fuck.
Wait, sorry, what?
Leave me alone. I've been out of all day by this boost.
Okay, fair. Yeah. It's a Japanese Grand Prix.
Japanese. I was gonna say. I can't. I forgot the name.
So now only F1 in the fight for the race win now. Seb has no DRS to help him, but only F1 has got a bad exit. Here comes Panda.
All my timers are going off.
Yeah, Snag
so
got back.
Snag got booted from the game, from the race lobby.
Oh, here we go. Panda on
not
the outside.
able
Oh,
to
there's
make the
Conrad.
move.
There's Conrad. Conrad was on the side of the track there. Oh, only F1 is so slow to the S's. Panda's all over him. Oh, there's a Ferrari off there as well.
Rumble not having the best. Rumble 10-second penalty as well for the trouble of letting people by. That's more hurt.
Can Panda go for his signature overtake into the hairpin on the F1? Oh, he's going for it on the outside this time. Side by side.
He might get better traction as all the F1's been struggling with traction on those softs for a while now, so Panda...
Overtake. Yeah, there we go. He's got P2. He's now behind his championship.
Oh, he's actually almost forced him off.
He almost pushed him off the track.
Panda's just escorting him off the track, basically.
Now Panda needs 2 seconds to catch his championship rival.
I believe Ollie F1 had to lift there or he was going to go off track.
Panda needs to catch 2 seconds in 2 laps to get his title rival.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. He did kind of squeeze him off onto the grass.
There was space, but he had 2 tyres on the grass still.
Yeah.
That might be looked at, but I don't know if you can do that.
Oh, only F1 coming back.
Oh, he's touching his like curb.
He's lost it. Farmer Sam up into P3. Only F1 has his tyres are gone for sure.
So with Snag issue on Seb's POV, he flew off a Degner 1 with a red X. So yeah, he probably DC'd.
He did disconnect.
So
That's really unlucky for him. He was looking like he was looking good to win that race.
Me and him have the same luck. He gets booed from the game, and my wheel just tends to disconnect for no reason.
Oh my god. Oh no.
It's great. We love it.
That's another. Well, it's another win that was given to Seb, but you know, a win is a win. You will take what we
It's
get.
not over yet.
Oh yeah, not over, of course. Yeah.
He could have a moment. You never know.
Yeah, but it's very rare for Seb to make a mistake, to be fair.
Mexico. Safety car restart?
Well, look, I mean, I didn't see that, so...
He spun it on the restart?
Yeah, I know, but I didn't see it live, so...
Someone's in the pit. Rat's back into pit lane of full...
Interesting. Here he has the fastest lap.
Probably got damaged somewhere because he was pushing.
Now Farmer Sam has a DRS on Panda.
Able to get the move done. We'll look back at King J. Is he close enough to Bully?
Bully has had some good pace today, up in P7.
So Bully able to just keep his spot in 7th. At the moment, no penalties for any driver in the top 9.
So comfortable double points finish for AlphaTauri once again. Consistent drivers, these two.
And double points finish for McLaren.
Oh yeah, McLaren with a great 3rd and 4th position there.
As someone's off.
That's
Stump
a
and
Haas.
Stump has lost it. Oh! There's a crash!
Chucky!
Oh, he's in the middle of the track!
Did you just rejoin into him?
He rejoined, lost it, and he went straight into Chucky.
Oh my god.
That might be looked out for unsafe rejoin. Maybe.
Here we go, the last lap of this race.
Oh,
Gus is out!
Gus is out.
Gus has crashed on the final lap.
That's under the bridge. And that's with Rumble, I think.
Oh no.
But Seb coming to the line now, final corner. He will take the checker flag for the Japanese GP, and Panda will finish second. Farmer will take third.
Another win for Seb. Extends his championship lead to 28 now. It's another 7-point difference. Panda takes P2. Farmer Sam on the podium. P3 ahead of his teammate. Only F1.
What
Cade,
a drive.
P5.
Bully holding off King J on the last lap to take P6.
P6. What a drive, Bully. King J 7th, Mickey 8th. Oh, Snag has dropped down to 9th. I think that might be looked
That
at
might
as
be
well.
desync. Okay, so he's actually P7. I think Snag is P5.
Nuts comes around to take the final point after his teammate sadly crashed out of the race on the last lap. Weru Boy comes around for P11. Rat P12. Skysoul's P13.
I believe Gus DNF'd trying to avoid Rumble, who spun under the bridge.
Oh, okay, so it's just unlucky. But at least, well, Gus was in P10 with that crash, so Nuts got that P10, so
Now,
these
these
still have 1 point.
results are provisional results. We might have some reports from drivers as Rat goes fastest on the front
Oh, of
lap,
course.
30.5. We will have some reports from some drivers, I believe, because
Rat just securing the fastest lap there.
some of the rejoin and wheel-to-wheel racing has been a bit questionable, especially Rats and Pandas one, because I couldn't see it. I had a terrible camera. But on a further note, Seb takes the win with Panda in second and Farmer Sam in third. I believe that's his first podium for the season. I think.
First podium for Farmer Sam.
For the
Yeah,
season.
I think so. For this season, yes. I think so. I mean, I've watched the whole season, so I should know.
So,
Yep. First podium for Farmer Sam.
Seb will
season.
take P1, Panda P2, Farmer will take third for the podium. Then we've got All F1, Cade, Bully, King J, Mickey, Snag, and Nut to round out the points. Rara Boy takes 11th with Rat in 12th, Skullsoul's Gus Conrad, Dump and Stump, Rumble, Chocky, Strike, and Ollie will take the remaining spots. Strike and Ollie just having those DNFs at the end. Unlucky for Ollie DNFing on lap 2 after unsettling the car on the exit of the Degner 1 curb.
Not only is it Farmer Sam's first podium of the season, it's his first podium in AFR. So good job.
Wow.
Good job to him. Good job. Well driven.
That is a good drive. Now, no one is going to be out getting fastest lap point, as Rat did set the fastest lap on the last lap of the race. So no one will take that.
According to the chat, it looks like Gus did have an incident with the Ferrari that was in the bridge. Under the bridge. So you're
Now,
right about that.
that is tier 3 done. We will have tier 2 next. Oh, not tier 2. Tier 1 next. Oh,
Yeah, tier 1.
my
And then
brain.
tier 2. Tier 1 with the full quality, of course.
Tier 1.
Full quality in Suzuka is going to be very pressuring, but
This
deal with it, I guess.
will be interesting one. I believe we almost have. I think we have a full grid.
we have a couple of reserves coming, so there's a
Yeah.
chance.
I think we have a full grid.
We have Jayco. We have we have Jayco, and we have Potsy returning in that Mercedes. Sorry, not Mercedes. The Alfa Romeo. He's reserving for Alpha.
We almost have a full grid.
I think 19.
So we have 16 confirmed full times and how many reserves?
2, so 18, I think.
So we got 18. The Sandeezy, unfortunately, can't make it to the race. Thank you, Gus, for the 26 or tier 1 sub for 26 months.
Yeah, unlucky Gus.
Unlucky Gus with last lap shenanigans. But we
That Ferrari was spinning all day, to be fair.
just
Ferrari driver. Ramble, whatever you call him.
yeah. So tier 1 will be starting in about 11 minutes time. I will be handing over the stream to Gus, who will take over in a bit. Lap car reversed onto race line in front of me. That is quite unfortunate.
Bruh.
But I hope you guys enjoyed Tier 3. Tier 1 starts in 10 minutes' time. Gus will take over when I do a few things. So that's been me and Combined for Tier 3. We'll see you next week for which track is it? Brazil next week.
Brazil! Oh, yes, Brazil. I love Brazil.
So me and Combined will see you next week for Tier 3 at Brazil.
It's going to be a fun race, that one.
Goodbye.
Yep, see ya.